Huh? No, we're not.
Live.
Oh.
I'm glad I didn't get that in the
Oh.
recording, but let's
I said
go.
what I said.
You're gonna paint the town red?
Nah. See, I'll square with actually, I'm not even gonna say that.
That's how you start a war.
He gonna box me up in a fit. Well,
I'm gonna
Left,
wrap
right,
you in
good
the
night.
smithereens, dog.
Left,
yeah,
right,
he
good night.
gonna bar me up.
We're all set though.
All right. I'm just getting the word out.
I'm taking my time. At least I'm honest.
I want some cornbread, man. I want some cornbread so bad.
I actually just
What
made.
happened to chicken?
I actually made cornbread.
Okay, I see how it is, and you still don't share it, Dylan. All right.
It's not my fault. Just get better.
All right. I see how it is.
Oh, I didn't mean to. My bad, guys.
I see how it is.
You just got something out the way.
There we go. That's how I delete it. Wait, what am I taking out?
Whatever you got for your first level, like Depth Explorer, whatever, whichever one you picked.
Yep.
There's like freaking 4 of them.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I,
All right.
I still can't see my skill cast, but we don't have to worry about it right now.
You can't see your skill pass?
I can see.
Why does that always happen?
I can see the one the gun one, but I can't see the other one.
All right, we're
You
good.
can't see the one you're working on?
Yeah.
That's probably because I won't reveal that one to you until you finished it.
I thought you said I did.
You didn't finish the boomerang one.
Not the boomerang. The medical.
Oh, the medical? Yeah, you got the medical. So I got to give you the medical. That's number 2. Yes. All right, everything's in order. Let me give you permission. My life is hard. No, it's not. I need to stop being facetious.
I said we didn't have to worry about it right now.
No, I got it. It's just a few keystrokes.
Speaking of life, if I end up leaving out of nowhere, there's just something going on. But yeah.
There you go. And understood, Dylan. All right. We shall begin. We pick up where we roughly left off, with 2 new members being invited on board the Chaos Edge pirate ship. I'm too lazy to do a recap. I don't care about doing a recap. Those of y'all in chat, y'all gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm not doing one.
Hey,
Exactly.
it's simple. Hey, if you if you want to recap, check out the video. It's coming up
do we
soon.
even have VOD?
Nope.
We don't have
Oh, you gonna
VOD.
release it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you nice.
It's coming out soon.
My friends are mad that I didn't tell them about the Twitch page. I'm sorry.
It will come.
What
this
will?
one will too.
You know what's gonna
I
come.
also will.
The previous video or session, the previous session.
Previous session. Our previous session that we streamed, and that was a one-shot. That I will give an explanation for. The previous session was a one-shot. This is the mainstream adventure, so to speak. The one-shot could evolve into a second mainstream adventure, but for those looking for continuity, those are 2 separate adventures.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, just a quick question.
Yes.
For the sake of the future, last stream, since it will be uploaded, did you happen to talk about the movies?
I did not talk about the movies.
That's
I'll talk about them when it comes up.
Well, I guess we can just leave that in the air.
Yeah, I'll talk about that as it comes up.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, Reese said he can't watch it. He got an error message. Was it because of my login? We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, DJ.
What's up?
Why am I
Fuck
never allowed to watch
sir.
it?
Why you texting so much? Huh? What's up with that?
What do you mean? Why am I texting so much?
Exactly what I mean.
Because someone's got to get the chat live and popping.
Yeah, it's not really a chat when no one else is talking. It's just a self-talk.
It's a good thing.
Sometimes someone has to break the ice, and someone seeing that someone's already spoken in chat does that. You know, more so than just
Yeah.
being blank.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Like if somebody's texting, people would text in chat, and more people would join because people are active in the chat.
Moon.
That just proves that we got mods in here. That just proves that we got police. We got officers. Thank you.
Don't talk about the name.
Y'all wild. All right, let's do it. Last time, our adventurers got into some foolishness. Our resident cat man in charge.
In charge.
You the vice captain, dog. I don't know what else to tell you. But
Bro.
our resident cat man in charge, because our captain has been going through some things, went on a mission of his own while leaving our resident ranger, who is MIA right now, to go on a stealth mission of his own. Our cat man, in the meantime, decides to enter the tavern on this local island, to which he attempted to get his robot partner back from the custody of these strange natives. And he kind of managed to make some discoveries, including two new individuals. One that he just met, and the other a surprising face from the past. On top of that, with their help, he was actually able to retrieve his robot friend. In doing so, they made their way back to the ship where they are docked, their local ship, and words were exchanged. Moods were established pretty quickly amongst the different members of the crew. In the meantime, our captain has been having some internal struggles and some realizations he has been coming to. But with that, we shall continue, and we will start with Vice Captain Mr. Catman, Minko.
I'm with the captain, so I believe, aren't I?
Did the captain go to his quarters?
He went to his quarters, but after some commotion. No, you're right. He did go to his quarters.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
So is he still at the top of the deck?
I will say you, Shin, and Robot are still at the top of the deck because you were talking to your friend Saldana, who is also still at the top of the deck. And you know the feelings between Shin and Saldana, and who is dropping stuff upstairs.
He'll just say, you wanna go on a tour? I'll show you around.
Why are you showing just pissing around?
Because I know her.
You do?
Yes.
Since when?
I told you I knew her when I introduced you to her.
Oh, I forget.
I think you either casted friends on Shin or you casted friends on Saldana.
I cast the friends on Shin.
Well, roll persuasion for Saldana.
Okay.
Cause I mean, you know her temper, dog. So.
Yeah. I didn't. Oh.
Yo, if your stream would have crashed from this, dog, why? Why? Why is it in this game?
Hey, I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad it
how
wasn't the 3. The 3 was in that one.
How does it happen to you?
this always happens to you, Minko?
Hey, it's better that way.
What I will say is her ears twitch, indicating that she has heard you, but she is unconvinced. She is still eyeing Shin.
The fuck are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Not much to look at.
I'm becoming more and more aware of that.
Anyway, I'm Shinkun D. Alabaster. Nice to meet you.
Are you, in fact, attempting to make nice with this person?
He's just introducing himself, and he's then going to walk away. Well, see ya, I'm tired.
You said nice to meet you. So I'm asking, are you trying to make nice?
No.
Very well. And where is Shinkun headed?
Too bad, he's fucking tired.
Very fitting. So you're heading to your quarters. All right. With Shinkun leaving, Saldana finally turns her attention back to you. I suppose you could show me around this place.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's really big. It don't have any cannons yet, but
Nice. Cannons. You're really making me worry about the company you keep, Minko.
I mean, we can't have a ship without cannons.
You shouldn't be on a ship like this.
Why?
You're a pirate.
If if I don't do this, who's gonna find my parents or your parents?
I was finding them. I just got shipwrecked.
Yeah, you was on the ship too. So what's the problem?
I wasn't a pirate. I didn't rob people.
We're technically not pirates yet.
Whatever you have to say to keep yourself whole, Jeffrey. Lead the way.
All right. he's he's gonna start walking.
Hey, yo, there's 6 people watching right now. I appreciate that.
You are all beautiful.
I'm going to just pause for the cause and say I appreciate that.
We appreciate you. Appreciate you.
But yes, are you in fact taking her on a tour?
Yes. Yeah. He is.
Are there any particular places where you would like to stop on the tour, or any places you would like to avoid?
He would avoid Shen's room.
Not Joffrey. We ain't got no Baratheons in here. Sit down. You were saying, Doc. You were saying.
He'll ignore Shen's room. He would prioritize the kitchen.
Well. Oh, go ahead. Keep going. You continue.
He don't really have a room, so he wouldn't show her his room or say that he had a room.
For the record, the ship is large enough for you to have a room should you choose to.
I mean, his room would be stuff that he stolen. He wouldn't show it.
Smart move.
So basically, Menko's Chesavi.
Yeah, basically. That's why Nico sleeps outside.
Yo, what? Well, since you did say the kitchen was a big focus, we shall cut to Kisa.
I am here.
Kisa, you were talking to our resident chef on board this ship.
See, or we have whichever language you speak.
Is there anything you wish to say at this juncture? You are eating the good food and drinking the good drink.
Yeah. She does remember, or she does know that Gohan is a devil fruit user.
Oh yeah,
At least-
that's pretty evident.
Yeah.
You've been around the block enough to know weird when you see it.
Yeah. Is there anyone else on this ship that has a devil fruit?
The guy with the monkey.
The evil monkey.
Yeah, him.
Anyone else?
Our captain said he ate a fruit that tastes weird, and now he can make masks. But like anyone can make a mask, so I don't know.
Interesting. She's gonna pull the book out.
Very well. Book's been pulled out. What you doing with it?
She's gonna look for any fruit. Because she said that it can make masks. First of all, she's gonna look for one that has a resemblance of just anything that a mask could be, whether that be faces, animals, whatever. And they should have descriptions. So one that might have the description of being able to make masks.
History with advantage because you have your tool. This
W.
is your researcher's kit essentially, so this is your tool.
It's gonna be one of them nights. No, I'm joking. I rolled good. Poor Menko.
With a 15, it actually has shown up, so you're able to find it.
She'd like turn the book around and like point at it and show it to Johanna. Like, I think he did eat one.
Well, I guess there's 3 of us.
What's the other? What does the other one do?
I see him make like fireballs and they float around, you know.
She is so good. All right, well she's gonna look for a fruit that makes fireballs.
This is gonna be a harder DC because I mean we know One Piece.
Yeah,
so,
I'm fine with that.
Go ahead.
Normal or advantage?
It's still advantage. The DC is just higher.
Voila. No.
You are able to find several entries about fruits that have something to do with fireballs. Oh, thanks, Di. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Hope you and the kids and the partner are doing well. Thanks for showing up and showing out.
W.
But, yeah, you're able to find a lot of entries that have something to do with the fireball. Hard to hone in on which one. Yeah, Di, how you doing?
Yeah, there's maybe a little bit. There might be a lot of fruits that have to deal with fire, so I'll spend more time later looking at that one.
Gohana shrugs. And I will say, just as you're saying this to Gohana, that is when Menko and Saldana would enter the galley.
Oh, so they're here now.
Is there anything you're saying, Menko? As you leader?
He'll just be trying to explain to her that we did not steal the ship and that we actually bought it.
deception straight up. Just roll deception straight up. This man don't want
Well, that's
Go.
good.
She gotta roll against it though. I think I don't know.
we will see. We will see.
Oh
She believes
man.
you.
Let's go.
I gotta admit, it's a really nice ship. You probably got it on stolen money, but that's okay.
You won't lie about that. Yeah, we did, but it was they attacked us first.
So someone attacked you. So you stole their money and used that money to buy this boat.
I mean, what was they gonna do with it?
They could have families or something. What's wrong with you?
Could have.
And he said, you of course are hearing this.
I mean, she gonna let the two little lovebirds fight it out for a second. Not fight it out, but talk.
And well, you will see, of course. Now, because your senses are so much more acute, even than the average Minko, you've been smelled what's been cooking in here.
Oh.
So as you're crossing the threshold, now Saldana is actually smelling what has been cooked in here.
We both probably perk at the same time, looking at the food.
Something smells really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the kitchen. This is where Gohana makes the best food ever. Gohana.
That's right. It's my kitchen. You crazy cat.
Yes, it is. Is the food ready?
I gotta roll for that actually. I have to roll for her for that. Oh, the food's ready.
Oh.
Gohana is goated. It's crazy right now.
You are
Yeah,
going to
actually, I was
love
just
this.
putting the final touches on it.
Oh.
And that
Thank
one,
you.
as she points to Hisa, has already ate. But I've got some for you guys.
Thank you so much. You are going to love this food.
By the smells, I think it's going to be heavenly. Better than anything I've had while on this island. And then Saldana is going to whisper to you, Hisa, and attempt to be subtle. I will roll for this.
Oh God.
Manco, of course you're going to pick up on it. He says, "Is it poisoned? Are you okay?"
I think I'm okay. I mean, the poison could take a bit to kick in, though.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, he is saying this out loud, by the way. She's not whispering back.
I love the two of y'all.
He'll just let her believe that it's poison.
No, it's really good, though. I mean, it'd be a great last meal.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be with my friends one way or another, and she will sit across from you.
She's just gonna
Manko,
kind of
you with your passive perception, you pick up on the fact that Gohana is pouting.
Actually, how far is Gohana from Hisa?
Gohana, just to put it in feet terms, she's like 10 feet away from you guys, the way the galley is made, but she is behind a barrier where the kitchen is.
Ah, damn it. He's just gonna pat her back, but I don't think she can reach that far.
You can attempt to pat her arm. I think that's within your reach.
Okay. Yeah, she would. And she'd give like a joking smile.
Gohana smirks, and then a couple of plates do float out of the kitchen.
That is man, it must help to have that little devil fruit.
She eats the fruit of the devil?
No.
Thorough deception.
No.
God damn it. Where is my deception? I can't even find. Oh, that's a +0. Oh God. He wasn't hiding it very well in the first place.
Saldana thinks you're joking, and she laughingly shoves you. But
Oh my gosh.
you know a shove from Saldana is stronger than you would expect from that body.
Hey, come on now. We're at the dinner table.
Gohan, you can hear Gohana behind you chuckling. Menko, of course, you hear everything. Nothing can escape this cat, and I'm still mad about it.
Is Menko sitting down or is he just standing there?
I don't know.
He'd be sitting down. He'd go sit down because you put or she went to you.
I mean,
He's waiting for the food. But if noticing Gohana, he'd ask if she's okay.
Me, I'm fine. You know, all things considered, a child in a shadow ended up being an old guy,
A what?
and I thought you were up there when Shin told you.
Yeah, but it was so much. It was.
Apparently, James was, our shadow friend.
Oh, yeah. He said James told him that he wanted to play tag with the kid,
Who was also James.
who's also James.
Right.
Right.
And then apparently Shin convinced the child James to play tag because the shadow James wanted to have a conversation, and somehow through some, I don't know, crazy magic, they poofed into a middle-aged man.
Is, wait, is James here?
I think so. I don't know where he went. I saw him come downstairs. Captain told him to get sleep.
He might just be asleep, but he said that um he's gonna do it in air quotes. His soul was locked up in that shadow form, and his body was taken for something. So maybe this is where it went.
I don't know. Look, all I do is make rice, and then you see her head dematerialize and into a rice cloud. She swirls it for a minute, and then it rematerializes into her hand. All this other stuff is new to me.
Yes. Well, thank you for at least clearing it up.
And Saldana will perk up. Thank you for this glorious meal. And you can tell she is attempting to sound very formal in the custom of your hometown, Menko. But Saldana sucks at formalities. Etiquette is not her strong suit. But you can tell she is trying.
Do I tell that she's doing it mockingly or?
You can tell she's being sincere.
Okay.
No, based on you knowing her, you can tell she's being sincere. She's just terrible at it.
He'll just smile and nod.
And let me see. Let me roll insight for Gohana. Let's see how she interprets that. She interprets it well. She grins. It's like, Don't worry, you cute little white tiger. Hopefully you don't keel over from my food. And Saldana just looks shocked and blinks a couple of times wide-eyed. I thought I was being discreet, Hisa. I've been found out.
Oh yeah, she cooks the best food. You're fine.
Yeah.
And then, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
Cute little white tiger in chat. I see y'all. You will see her. What would Gohan have made? I said what she made. She made Stromboli last time.
You said, what did she?
Like I said,
What was Issa eating? Because I know you said specifically what she was eating.
I think she gave you leftovers.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was leftovers. Don't you slide Bertha one on the screen. Sit down, Darius. Sit down.
Whoa.
I honestly meant to do that. I honestly meant to do that.
Damn. Bertha one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah.
Clip that, please.
Bertha one.
Hey Bertha, what kind of bad though? You just seen her, right?
Bertha one is
No.
Oh.
Hey, I thought everybody needs to see her.
That's wild. For those of you all who don't know, Bertha One is the matriarch and mayor of the island that all of our crew started their adventure on. And we're all kind of sweet on her because she's lovely and wonderful.
Is she bad?
She is wifey,
I am not looking at chat no more.
but hold on.
Don't worry, we did put Bertha one in mommy tier if it was a tier list.
I mean, she is a mom, so.
We literally did put her in mommy.
That's Gohan right
Well, we
there.
got new Gohana now. Did I release new Gohana?
You posted unless you made another one. We had one from before you posted all these. We had Gohana when she finds out she has to cook again.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean, yep. They're both her, but that's pretty much like the general look of her. I'm gonna let you do your thing. But yes, that is our chef Gohana Risotto.
And we also have someone that will throw you in bed.
Yo, this is going off the
most
best way. This is going off the rails in the best way.
Throw me in bed.
Oh, we gotta show them Jesse. What about Jesse? We have to show them Jesse.
Nah,
Do
Jesse
not
can wait.
show them Jesse. That is one of the admirals. You really are doing a slideshow. You wild.
No, I had to show. I had to show the males because if I just showed the females, then it would just been crazy.
All right, let me give explanations then. What was just shown was one of our Marine admirals. That is Admiral Trejo. Might as well show the next admirals.
You know what?
Because they're famous. Dr. Rock. That is another resident of the starting island.
Nah.
I'm chilling. All
right. The chill order has been given by our stream proctor. Now back to the adventure.
Hey, thank you. She sees it.
You see Saldana take a bite of the food, and you can tell right away she's in love with this food. To the point where she eats like her mink side. Complete with growling.
You messing it up. Stop.
She at least remembered to use utensils this time, for you can recall a time, Minko, when you were both children and she did not. And she got scolded for it constantly.
Manko don't want to talk.
This man died. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. You just said that she using utensils.
Mhm. And then I said more after that.
I was letting you have the voice.
I mean, hopefully. Or wait, what was the other thing you said after that?
Because you can recall a time when you both were kids
Yeah,
where
I was
yeah, okay, so you
yeah
heard that
yeah
part.
I heard that part, but I would I would hope that she learned to use utensils now.
Hey man, you know your friend. Are you eating as well?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know
Uh
the drill with the head die.
yeah. Well, I mean he's going straight to sleep. Probably after.
Alright.
So
Wait, I forgot how many hit die did they give again? I think I have it on my sheet, but I don't
This
remember.
gives you 2 temporary.
All right, gotcha.
They will go away once you rest.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good if you have, well, if certain situations arise, it is good to eat before bed. But
Hmm.
with that, is there anything? Well, actually, let me cut to our captain, Captain Duvamil. When your office in a mood, much has happened
Yeah.
aboard your vessel.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know what we doing. We writing our smut book.
Roll for progress in Smut Book.
Why is that a thing?
It's a thing. It's
It
canon.
shouldn't be.
It's a thing. Why would it not be? We're finishing up Kenji chapter.
Oh God.
This is the wildest crew for the worst.
All right, you said performance.
Mm-hmm. Performance or sleight of hand. All right. 13, you make reasonable progress once more. I will say you did finish the chapter you were aspiring to finish.
For context, Kenji now has 5 children, and we're not going to talk about what happened.
Okay, pal.
It is fan fiction. I can't believe we have a pirate in canon writing fan fiction. That's insanity to me. That's insanity. Is there anything else non fanfic related the captain would like to do?
It won't be fanfic for much longer.
It won't be.
We ain't there.
Um, um, I don't know where my thought just went. Brain said, um, once he finishes up the chapter, he's actually gonna look back out, or at least walk back out to see how things are other people wise.
From your perspective, when you open the captain's quarters, the way to kind of put it is the other you have kind of like a line of quarters on either side. Yours is kind of like at the head, you know what I mean? Like toward the rear of the ship. That's where the captain's sleeping quarters reside. And then you have the crew sleeping quarters on either side of you, to the left and to the right, like 3 to 4 doors each. And then at the opposite end is where the galley starts. So that's that level of the ship.
Oh, okay.
So you can in fact smell the smells of food and hear conversation coming from the galley.
I smell a smelly smell that smells smelly.
Indeed.
He's gonna go to
Thanks
the
for
smelly
showing
smell
up,
of
Di. I
it.
appreciate you. Don't encourage them to cause chaos. Don't do that. Don't do that. I suffer enough.
That's the plan.
He's gonna go to the smelly smell.
All right. Go to the smelly smell then.
We like them smelly smells.
I will say everyone is in the mess hall that I have mentioned. And I will say for my mess hall eaters, you would probably Menko eating at the speed he eats will be at like just about to finish his meal.
Mhm.
Saldana been done. And she got thirds, so and she's trying to paint the picture for the captain. You see Menko doing Menko things with that expression on his face he likes to wear so often. You see a very tall, purple haired woman kind of perusing a book. and just saying absent-minded things to the white tiger girl that you just met, where you see she is trying to sit very demurely in the spot across from the purple-haired woman, but she's just occasionally licking her chops and growling a little bit, a la cat. Y'all know what I'm talking about when the cat just finished eating.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. Yeah, you like watching me do that? Yeah.
With the purr.
Yeah.
Minko's definitely like peeking.
All right, pal. You have to
Yeah.
pay for this.
It is what it is.
Hey, if she notices
We're
and
gonna go
stops
stream
him,
on a different website now.
it happens. But he's not
But yeah,
trying to
you see
hide
her
it.
sitting down doing that. Her perception, she don't notice you. EJ.
Oh no.
Okay, we out here.
He has to do captain thing, so he's gonna walk up to this person he saw but did not speak to.
Very well, because you spoke to Saldana
Mhm.
Yeah.
briefly, but so I guess that means Hisa.
Yeah.
Nah,
It'd be
it means Menko. It means Menko.
How would you go about it? Because
Fine.
you do know where is Menko sitting in relation to everybody else.
It depends on where Saldana's sitting. Like if she's
She's
sitting,
sitting across from Hisa, and this is like a bench setting for your galley.
mm, he he'd he'd sit like across from or beside Hisa, but like a seat from where like somebody could sit where we sitting,
Okay.
or like next to where she's sitting.
So with that arrangement, where would you like to sit, Captain?
He actually doesn't sit. He just walks over and extends a hand to a point that Hisa can see it, and just goes, "Welcome to the ship. My name is Duvamil. I don't think we've been introduced. It is very nice to meet you."
He's just gonna stand up because she believes she needs to be formal, and she's gonna extend her hand down and say, of course, nice to meet you. I'm glad that there isn't just mindless meatheads on this ship like the one I met up top. And of course, this wonderful woman who is an amazing cook. It's still shake his hand.
Hearing nothing about me.
Yeah, Jeffrey. I wonder why there's nothing about you, Jeffrey.
I had no idea y'all was not with them.
But he once you start talking about
He says
Gohana, he
that,
actually turns
but
to look at Gohana, and just says, "Oh yeah, she's great. Uh, do you know our dear friend here?" And he gestures towards Menko.
Mhm. Yeah. She puts up air quotes. Yeah. Jeffrey.
alright. It's not Jeffrey, it's Manko. Y'all can call me Manko. It's fine.
No. I've taken to Jeffrey.
Alright, if you say so. I won't be
Just
answering
think about
to
it. If you get
Jeffrey
into
any
trouble, you can
longer.
just call yourself Jeffrey.
That is
Jeffrey.
I
that
will
is
not be
big.
answering to Jeffrey any longer.
That is exactly what happened. I caught him stealing, and he said his name was Jeffrey.
I'm stealing my robot back.
Menko.
No, stealing money,
Y'all
which
go
you then
ahead. I'm
tried to
just
pay us
changing my
with.
batteries.
Alright.
Do you think? You beautiful man. He just looks at Menko and just goes, "Menko. We
Yeah.
haven't talked about it, but you know."
I there's a lot to talk to you about. Uh, but what she said is correct. I was stealing money. I was stealing money for personal use. But other than that, I was trying to get my robot back. I was trying to make sure there wasn't nobody else up, which there was.
Did you explain that? did you explain that you were going to give it back once you got the money back?
I said that. Yeah.
No, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I did. I did say that. I said I'll pay him back.
Mhm. Yeah, he said that after we already got the robot out of there.
I said it there, I believe.
You didn't say anything. You were hiding.
For the most part. Yeah.
Saldana
There's
nods
no there's
altruistically.
what else could I
Well,
do?
that's not
I
very.
was trying to get my robot back.
That's not a very nice first introduction.
Mhm. He did walk into our room.
Oh my.
Mhm.
How how about let's try something. Let's try our first introductions again, if you wouldn't mind.
I think I quite liked my introduction to Jeffrey. It showed me a lot about his character.
He's going back to eating.
Well, it was optional, so I'm not going to force you to do it.
Saldana's righteous self will stand up. I am Saldana of Kawanda Island.
It's very nice to meet you. I am Duvamil of Sharkbait Island.
Handshake.
Handshake.
It is strong. And
Let's
Saldana is
go!
shorter than you.
Let's go!
Saldana is 5'6". I think I said 5'6" or 5'7".
Something like that. Duvamil is 6'2".
Mm-hmm. But she's strong.
Strong.
And she is making sure to give you a firm but not damaging handshake to let you know she is sincere.
Duvamil's is respectful and firm. At
Again,
least
you
firm
you
enough.
have shown yourself to be nicer, even though you hide your face. But I'm on board your ship. I will demonstrate manners.
I do appreciate that. We like manners around here. You're back?
You do? Oh, you lucked
Well,
out.
I, I do.
And Saldana will like think about that and nod and be like,
He
I don't
he
know
looks
how
at the
long he's
ground.
been masquerading as Jeffrey, but and then she points at Minko. That's Minko.
Oh yes, I know it's Minko. We met back on a pretty small island.
He is also from Kawanda Island. I don't know if he lied to you about that.
Oh, actually, I did not ask.
I did not know.
So it didn't really come up. Yeah, it didn't come up in conversation.
You see that white furry face like get to the side of your vision as she narrows her eyes and starts growling low at you. When you made that statement about I didn't know.
He's he's looking at her blankly, eating his food.
Don't play with me.
I'm not.
And as she slowly returns to looking at you, Dugamel. You see what I had to deal with?
Oh, so you two grew up together?
Well, for a time, but then my parents went on a trip at a certain point in my youth, and I guess he stayed on the island while I had to go with my family.
I mean, I thought y'all was on vacation, so I thought y'all was having a good time.
And then she looks completely shocked when you say that. She's like, "No,
Well,
we're doing
once.
work for your family."
What what kind of work, if you don't mind if I ask?
She pointedly looks at you. Menko, you can give me history or insight at disadvantage to see what that why.
Alright.
Duval's mask does not make an expression.
You
or
said
that is the
history
Dupamil mask.
or insight?
History or insight at disadvantage.
Let's go. 15.
For once, it has worked out in your favor. Menko, again, you do flashback to your time in Kawanda Island, and you do recall that your dad was an important person of sorts.
Mhm.
You recall that everyone in your village seemed to look up to him.
Mhm.
So maybe in some ways that has trickled down to you.
Mhm.
That is what you get with that 15.
Mhm. Right. Uh, I, I usually stay out of the business that they are a part of. They don't really tell me anything.
Saldana points to your dagger like, you could have fooled me with that.
I mean, I was forced to do this.
You were forced to carry your family's dagger
I
with
was
your family
forced.
seal on it.
I was forced to train to do it, and I'm pretty good at it.
Sure you are, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm I'm pretty decent.
Since this one is acting like he isn't aware, Menko's father ran the family business. The name of the family business, don't know if you've heard of it. And she looks a little proud and she kind of like adjusts herself. You know, with the air of pride, she adjusts her clothes with an air of pride. Have you? Do I have it in my notes? Because I'm about to forget it, and I do not want to forget it. Darius, you got it in your notes.
I
I
I,
do not feel.
I absolutely do not.
No, I got to pull up my notes. It's
Wait,
an
are
acronym.
you talking about the place my dad is, or what my dad is in charge of? In
Yes,
charge of?
yes, the acronym.
I don't think you ever sent me the acronym.
I do have to pull up my notes. I'm glad I didn't delete them. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. But in the meantime, insert name here.
No.
And Duvamil, you can in fact roll history. Considering your background straight, history straight, to see if you do recognize this.
There it is. Oh, 21.
I hate y'all. I can't have nothing.
21.
21. You stupid. No, I'm not.
Yes, indeed.
Nah, I'm not.
I will give you the briefing because my notes don't want to cooperate, but I will provide the information. Ah,
Oh.
computer, why? There we go. Goodness. The moment I'm about to give up, that's when you want to pull up. I can't. I can't.
See, that just tells me that you should never quit.
You know what? You ain't never lied.
Everybody in chat, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just dream your dream that dreams your
Just
dream
do
dream.
it.
And dream, 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 dream.
Oh, do not bring that back.
With the head, that's
Don't you dare, bro.
please.
Y'all need to sit in the corner. You know, just for that, Robert
Hey,
Rodriguez, if you see this, feel
you
free to
can't
copyright
lie. You
strike this.
can't lie. He went off with that song though.
Y'all better stop. Y'all better
He
stop.
went
We
Oh
all
off
know
with
this.
that song though.
It was
We
such
know.
a
Alright.
good song.
We know Disney loves their stuff.
We know Nintendo loves their copyright.
First
That
off, I'm
is
just
true.
saying
Yeah,
drink.
it does. Yeah, it does.
Mickey don't play about his bag.
Mickey don't play by his bag.
Oh,
don't. Calm down. No.
Sophie, I heard you slept with Minnie. Well, be sure.
Where is that?
Miska.
There you are.
Mickey.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The place is called Night, Nite. And with your 21, I can freely tell you, Menko, with your history, you would only know this in the vaguest of terms. You would probably know the name, and you wouldn't have been old enough to really fully understand what they do. Duvamil, 21, you will. I will tell you.
Old.
Yes, you is. Compared to the others, yes, you is.
Yeah.
Knight is an acronym for the tenets of the people of the people of the organization. Are you gonna have to help me out, Darius? You gonna have to help me out with your father's and mother's name. Shimmer's your sister.
Shimmer's my sister. Shoot, hold on. Bro, and I think I know I got it written down.
I have it written down too. I can't find. This is so tragic. Y'all. I'm sorry for those out there on our stream. I'm very disorganized with my notes. I do my best with my little files. It don't help me none. But I'm here trying.
And we love you for it.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
It's probably under your actual characters page that I made for you. Yes, it is. Okay. So now I can help you. Knight is headed by Master Grimm.
Mom is Shadow Grimm. Yeah.
Yep. Knight is headed by Master Grimm, and the co-head, or the number one of the organization, is Shadow. Both of them are panther minks with a similar look to Minko, now that you think about it. And where did Knight go? Come on, yeah. Do I have to maximize it so I can see it? Yes, I do. Tragic. Don't worry, I got it. I get it. Alright. The tenets of Night are the N, never cheat your patrons. I, impoverish the rich. T, tend to the needy. And E, empower your comrades. So they are the de facto cloak and dagger Robin Hood of One Piece. Robin Hood and the Merry Men of One Piece. Or Merry Minks in this case.
Can you say the tenants again? I kind of, for some reason, spaced really hard while you were saying it.
I already know how
And
to
I
do
apologize.
it. N, never cheat your patrons. I, impoverish the rich. T, tend to the needy. And E, empower your comrades.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you.
Yeah, and based on your time in Shark Bait Village, y'all know y'all fallen on a hard time or two. But members of Night have been known to show up to your island from time to time and bring goods for you guys and offer them at very low rates so that your family was able to make it through harsh conditions and weather. You or your family never exactly asked how they came about their goods. And your parents strongly encouraged you that was in bad form. Your sister, of course, frowned. But now that you know, well, now that you are older, you definitely can put two and two together.
Okay. Go to the general to save some time.
We don't have land troops in this campaign, but
You go to the admirals to save some time.
I mean, you ain't never
He
lied.
gets it.
Ace saved a lot of time. Ace saved a lot of time.
Ace don't exist here, but I digress. Is there anything you'd like to do with that information you have been given?
I just broke my dog's harness, but we don't talk about that. With the information, he kind of just stands up straight and just nods about it, and then he just kind of steps back a foot and goes, "If you would give me one moment, I have not eaten today."
Whose fault is that? You hear from the kitchen.
We don't talk about it.
And then a plate plops on the kitchen table in front of you as you see rice fly back into the kitchen.
No, I don't eat this much.
I didn't ask.
Yes.
Saldana
He's
stares at your
blatantly
plate
not looking at her
longingly.
when he knocks her.
Saldana stares at your plate longingly.
He looks down at it, looks at her, looks back at Gohana to see if she's looking at him.
She is totally looking at you. Arms crossed.
Is he able to reach across and grab Saldana's plate?
Roll sleight of hand. You're trying to do it without Gohana's notice. If you want to do that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't care if she sees. He's just doing it slowly while watching Gohana.
She is watching you very narrow-eyed as you do this.
Yeah, he's blatantly like he's doing it to get her attention, and he's gonna like bring it next to his while still staring at her, and then take the utensils and like split it in half, and then put half on her plate, and then push it back over.
Saldana looks between Gohana and Duvamil nervously. Manko, you know this is nervously.
He's still staring at Gohana.
Kisa, are you involved in this at all? Or are you still just like in your book, in your head?
Oh, I think she'd just be laughing a little, but she'd mainly be paying attention to the book.
Okay.
She had to figure out what devil fruit the other girl was talking about, or what Gohana was talking about.
Gohan, you can see Saldana is nervous, and Menko, you can tell she wants to eat that half, but she does not know what the rice woman is capable of.
He don't want to interfere with Gohana's affairs with her food. This is her kitchen.
The cat man learns quick.
The masked man don't.
What will the masked man do with half the portion given of food?
He continues looking at her and just lifts it up and starts walking back, like still watching her, walks backwards back to his quarters.
And you can eat in here. I can make something for you so they don't see your face.
You've seen his face?
No,
She believes you.
I haven't.
He looks to Minko and then quickly back to Gohana and points at Gohana while still backing away.
Fair.
Gohana is still watching you as you leave her kitchen.
He walks into the wall and then starts like patting the wall behind him, trying to find the entrance.
Alright. Well, you'll see as you are watching this display, Zaltana has in fact stuffed the food into her mouth while this whole thing was going on, and she talks with her mouth full down. Well, I don't really know where we're gonna sleep. I don't feel like walking all the way back to the island.
I'll sleep in the crow's nest,
No, wait.
or I just won't sleep. Either one.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
can sleep
sleep.
there.
Where do I sleep?
Hmm?
I hate you, Duvamil. You can take my room, and I'll continue running and hiding from Gohana.
And then she swallows her food. Wouldn't it be bad manners to take the captain's room?
Not when it's offered.
Gohana is nicer than you, actually. You're like, stop it. She can bunk with me. You need to eat. And I know that you won't if someone is with you.
You need to stop being so scary. As he continues backing away.
And Gohana will actually leave the kitchen and be like, okay, let me get her set up. Vice
Oh, he runs
Captain,
when she exits the kitchen.
are there any orders? She's ignoring you pointedly. Are there any standing orders, Vice Captain? She says as she looks toward Manko.
Any standing orders? What do you mean? He looks
I don't know. Are
confused.
we supposed to be on high alert or something?
Yeah. It's we on the enemy island. Yeah, be on high alert. I'll keep watch. I'll be outside.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics athletics check.
Correct.
Normal.
Correct.
Oh, 15.
You'd notice Saldana's head start to reach towards you, but you definitely dodge it. Like, you're going to make enemies out of those poor villagers?
We not making enemies out of nobody. They stole my stuff first, and we're still looking for some of the people that were missing.
What other people?
There's two other people a part of our crew that's not here. There's technically three, but
What's your passive perception, Hisa?
Oh, good question. Let me check. I think it's a 14. Yeah, it's 14.
Oh yeah, with a 14, you can tell Gohana starts to get a little bit crestfallen as Menko says this.
Bro.
does Miko notice?
Yes, Menko notices. Yours is freaking 18. Yes, you do.
Yo, Hana, why don't we go up top?
I mean, okay, I guess I can get some fresh air. Been down here almost this whole time.
Yeah, we can leave the two lovebirds alone.
So Saldana just looks devastated by such a thing. But she does not stop you or say anything.
Yeah. When she walked to get out, she would have nudged Zaldana in like a, yeah, you know it's true. And then walked out, waiting for Johanna at the door.
And once you have made a decent enough distance, Zaldana will turn to Menko.
He's gonna give her a hug.
You have caught her by surprise. You were able to do so. She won't resist.
He's been waiting to get her along.
You know what? Roll performance. Let's see how it is well received. Let's see how well received this hug is, especially after all you put her through.
Yeah.
EJ, sit down. What is that? A straight 12? Let me see.
14.
14. It is well received. And you hear her starting to purr, but she catches herself. Like, well, I'm happy to see you too. But what
thought you
took
was
you so
gone.
long to act like you knew me?
I gotta act strong. I don't know. I I thought you was gone.
I thought I was too. But who's missing?
Don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of people missing. There's so many.
How big is this crew?
Oh, you talking about the crew?
Well, our people too, but you said the crew members are missing.
There's only 2 crew members missing.
Okay, and they are.
Maggie, he used to be a Marine, but he joined us because he wasn't getting treated right there. And Jessie, she's a different story, and it's a lot to explain.
Well, I guess we have a little bit of time. I could spare some time for you before bed. Especially after that delicious food.
Okay.
And then you see her kind of like pulling her fur back, trying to be demure. You know she has never been able to completely pull this off. She tries. Do you know what goes great after a meal, right? Like you know what we do, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying you got some?
Oh God.
Pause. What are you talking about?
Roll insight to determine what she is talking about.
Okay.
That's
I thought he would just know, but
He may just know. He also may have forgotten.
he may have forgotten.
No, he knows. Natural 10. That is plenty. That is plenty.
13 total.
She's talking about fruit. That's where your level fruit comes from.
Oh yeah.
You guys love having fruit with and after meals.
Oh. I might. I don't know if the robot can bring it out yet.
You're telling me the robot has fruit?
It should. I don't know for sure. That might be the reason why it's overweight.
Well, maybe I should lighten its load if you see her claws starting to come out.
Wait. Let me try something before you try that. And Gohan might have some more fruit.
Claws slowly retract.
But we got options. I know. I want some fruit too.
That's too real. That's too real.
But we are on an island full of it, so we should be fine for now.
Yeah, just have to leave them a bill so we pay for it.
Don't have to. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, as you say, you don't have. She did give you that look. And then when you said you're right, she went back to looking normal. What is it that you wish to attempt to do, Vice Captain?
He's gonna go to quote unquote Jeffrey.
Quote unquote Jeffrey is sitting in the corner.
Jeffrey, or yeah.
So by the way, with 2 halves of a peach pit, just for the record. 2 halves of a giant peach pit, just in the galley.
He's not even gonna ask at this point. Too many things has happened.
Very fair.
He's just gonna say, oh, Jeffrey, are you able to bring out any fruit?
You hear no response.
Jeffrey?
You hear no response.
Hey, robot?
You hear no response.
He's gonna bend down and tap it.
You have tapped it.
Nothing.
Not that you can tell.
I might have broke it. Fuck.
Well, that mean guy seemed to kind of mishandled it when he was carrying it for you.
He might can I? He's not.
And then I also kind of threw it, and then you can see Saldana's looking kind of guilty.
Yeah, it's fine. If you want, you can try to find Gohan. I'm gonna see if I can try to fix it before I go to sleep. Or you can try to find. Gohana, you can try to find Gohana. Their names are so similar.
It is. It's like, you said we have catching up to do, so we're talking.
Okay.
The tin can wait.
My fruit.
I know. But it can wait.
You're right.
Plans
What happened?
Just like Knight Principle. Plans, we help people, we stimulate economy, we save lives.
Yeah, I was gonna do that after, maybe.
She starts giving you the look.
I'm sorry, it's just, fruit. Haven't had it in 5 hours.
Even your own crew.
I haven't had it in 5 hours.
You've gotten her enthusiastic about something she is passionate about.
I know, but like it's nighttime and we can't really look for them at night and on enemy territory.
She gives you the look again. You said we weren't going to make enemies of them.
I mean, if we go out looking for them, then we are, right?
You still haven't even told me who we're looking for. Maybe they're just
I
residents
did.
on the island. You told me their names. What do they look like?
Oh,
I haven't seen them before.
I don't know really how to explain how they would look now. One of them would be.
Darius, I will cut you mercy. I will say Menko remembers, and I will give you that as a cutaway. You don't have to do the exposition.
Okay. Because I'm really bad at explaining characters.
I know, dog. I know, I got you. I'll say exposition happens. We cut to above deck with Hisa and a certain chef.
Well, I'll say this: if EJ wants to, Cocoa can be played. If
Cocoa's asleep. Don't worry, I got
Oh, yeah,
Cocoa.
I'm asleep.
I was
Don't worry about
making
me.
sure. I wanted to make sure.
I ain't forgot.
You know, I trusted you.
Chat.
Don't
It
worry.
sounds like you didn't, Dylan.
Chat,
It
chat,
sounds like
chat.
you didn't.
I'll say this. I trusted you.
Get
It's
your
just
son,
I
EJ.
wanted to make
Get your
sure.
Insubordinate.
Wild.
Chat, tell him that he's good. Let him know.
That means I'm right.
Insubordinate and churlish.
What is Hisa doing above deck?
I'm gonna be honest. He's trying to think of a way to cheer her up or to cheer Johanna up. but she is not very good at it.
Well, what would Hisa do, and how would Hisa go about it?
That's a good question. Um, do you what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to read, but I kind of went through half the library on this ship already.
Ooh, you like to read? There's a library. You're
I mean, a
piquing my
small
interest.
one.
I mean, you can read this book if you want. And she holds out the Devil Fruit book, or holds it up, I should say.
Well, if I borrow it, I may not get the chance to give it back to you.
Hmm. Or we can read it together.
You know what? Why not? Already read with another one of the members of the crew.
I'm guessing it was the captain.
It's not for me to say.
Okay. Anywho, she could sit down on the deck and start reading.
Johanna will join you. Are there any parts you would like to point out in particular?
Hmm. Not really. Nah.
All right.
She just likes learning about devil fruits, even though she's probably already read this book 1,000 times.
I will say Johanna is absorbing some of the information, but she has not read it as extensively as you have, of course.
Hey.
Is there anything you wish to do before bed?
I don't know. Probably not.
All right. Minko, is there anything you wish to do or say before bed?
He would ask. Honestly, he might stay up all night trying to ask her how everything's been and just talking about how he's been.
Probably about halfway through you trying to pull an all-nighter with her, she just zonks out.
Understandable.
You know
She was
does
sleeping
that.
when we met her, or when I met her.
On top of that, she's been notorious for doing that.
Mhm.
Like you, Saldana. Growing up, Saldana was always like raring to go and would skip naps, but when it was time to sleep, she was out.
He do we have an empty quarter?
Yes.
He oh man, he would I don't know he wouldn't be able to do this, but he'll try it. He's gonna try to pick her up and put her in a bed.
Athletics. Survey says.
That one.
He well, I can't do it now. I gotta do it before.
What were you trying to do?
Minor illusion on myself.
I'll let you have it. You're not in combat or anything. I'm not going to be a stickler. It's before bed anyway. You can have it. Go ahead and roll the die.
13 in total.
All right, but it comes at a cost. Now you must tell me.
Mhm.
What illusion do you evoke to inspire you to find the strength to carry her to a bed?
Take it worth the one.
he
Save the quarter.
he's put himself in a mindset where he's trying to take her out of battle, and like it's the only thing that will keep her alive.
What does that look like?
Trying to find that strength.
What does that look like? Sound like?
Through his eyes, he sees her on the ground like bloodied, and he's grabbing her, hosting her across his shoulder, and going or tracking back to where the empty room would be, and laying her down, and then the vision would end.
She is snug as a bug in a rug. It was a struggle. You do feel
Hey,
the weight
doctors.
of having carried another person, but you have successfully transferred her to a bed. More like a hammock, but yes.
Yeah, he's definitely stretching after that.
Is there anything else you wish to do before bed?
He'll tuck her in, and then did Dylan, did your character go to the crow's nest?
No, she lay down on the deck.
Okay, well, he's heading to the crow's nest, and
I shouldn't
I'll
say
say
lay down.
Gohana would
I think.
actually guide you to a room unless you were insistent on sleeping out on the deck.
I mean, sleeping is a stretch, but she would have stayed on the deck. She's a very trusting person.
She will. Well, Gohana will bring you a blanket. That is her way. She'll probably fall asleep on you by accident.
Riz, not
Because she is trying to stay awake and read the book with you, but then she just can't. She gives out. She sleeps. With that, the passage of time has come for all. You have fallen asleep in the early morning, therefore I will say you'll be waking up early afternoon. So like you all will be waking up 11 a.m. ish. Except a little before that, someone who went to bed at a proper hour, Mr. Kokuo.
What?
Mine's gonna wake up. When do you want to wake up? Because you went to sleep at a proper hour, quote unquote.
He's probably shooting for. If he went to sleep at a proper hour, he's probably going to wake up. Uh, I'd probably say decent dawn hours, somewhere between. Well, the best way for me to describe it is when the sky's not orange. It's not like the sun's just starting to rise. It's right before the sky becomes blue, and it's a probably like 9 a.m.
Okay.
8 to 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Perfectly reasonable. You wake
Yeah.
up and there is like streaks of light peeking through where you are. Your body is telling you that it is morning, but it is so covered by jungle growth as far as the top layer that not a lot of light is peeking through where you have slept. But you definitely get the feeling of the change in atmosphere and that it is morning.
Goku's probably going to shake his head, just to make sure that there's like not any mess from what he ate earlier on them. Not to say that he should have mess on his horns, but just in case. Uh,
You would have ate wild for real.
um, After sitting upright, he turned around to check the hut to see if there's any activity.
You will see Moscato is just standing out there waiting on you, hands on his hips. I was waiting to
Um,
see when you'd wake up.
oh no. Coco's going to lift up his body and just well, not actually lift up his body. He was sitting up in the first place. He's going to lay back down. Oh, sorry. I hope that you don't mind waiting a bit longer. I'm still asleep, if you can't tell by my very much open eyes and sarcastic demeanor, boss.
He cracks a smile. Well, I have to go and see about all of my people on the island, make my rounds and all that, and I wanted to give you the tour. I normally be out earlier than this, but I wanted to make sure you come with, and I doubt I could write a note large enough for you to see.
That makes sense. He's going to sit back up again this time and stand up as much as he can because I forget if there's like if the if the trees make it hard for him to stand at his maximum height.
Like, you are just shy of your maximum height, like, your horns are what would make it difficult.
So yeah, he's just like slightly tilted forward.
Like, well, I don't know how you got in here, but I guess you first. Unless you want me to go first.
I got in here. Yeah, I don't really know if I had a plan for how to get out. So I'll leave this to the professional who does this for a living.
And just as you say that, your rabbit friend just darts out enthusiastically. And Moscato's just like, there he goes.
Wait, do you just follow him?
Well, me, I memorized my way around, but he can take care of himself. He enters when he wants, and when he's ready to eat some food or go to sleep, he comes back home.
Alright. You stayed up waiting for me long enough, so don't want to keep you much longer. And as you said, it'll be fun.
Much obliged. And you will see Moscato is leading the way, and again, the atmosphere has changed, so it is a little better lit. It is naturally dimly lit in this area, is the best way to put it. So you are able to kind of see him like make his way through a tunnel, and you are able to track him clearly.
Oh, this is going through a tunnel? Do I? How
a
much
tunnel
space?
of branches. You've done it.
Okay.
Before. That's how you got there. It's
Oh,
just
okay. I thought.
before it was very dark. Now you can much better see the way you came.
I heard the phrase tunnel, and I immediately just zoned and just like, wait, where are we going? But yeah, he's probably you shut your mouth. We're about to get all the claims today.
That's actually the best way to get out of them. Let them fight over it.
Oh shoot, you're right. And that's how you get a lot of traction too. Yeah. Uh, as he's going through the tunnel of branches, he's kind of just like if he does get nicked by like some branches or things, he starts to get like a bit upset. But besides that, he's trying to keep his composure. This is partial espionage, partial genuine curiosity.
Because you traveled this route on your way there, it is actually pretty well worn. So you don't have to worry about tearing this time around. You did most of the way clearing on your way here, following the rabbit.
Hey. Oh, there's a Coco-sized path already. Wonderful.
You've made the path already in the darkness, so you good. Path already in the darkness, so you good. And you would show up at the clearing, where, interestingly enough, you do see like a smaller building. And this seems to be a building where the lights are very low at this point, but there are you can hear the clinking of glasses because you're pretty much walking close, and then you see the another building that is larger, in both length, width, and height. And roll me a perception check on this building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's my boy sheet? Yikes. It's not something to roll home about, but let let's see what I see.
Oh, you rolled good. You, in fact, see evidence that in the larger building there seems to be a hole in it, the perfectly circular hole in one of the glass panes of this building. You also see on the smaller building, you see some claw marks here and there, and you see some scuff marks on different parts of the building. And you definitely see villagers from your perspective walking out in various states of prepared for the day. You see those that are kind of shambling, which to you is either evidence of lack of sleep or a hangover. You also see you see a concerned individual who seems to be waiting on someone in your direction. And overall, the people or the inhabitants of this clearing seem to be dressed in tropical island shirts and wearing various states of like khakis and jeans and short pants.
Okay.
Some have head coverings, some don't. Each one of them seems to have one of those devices like Moscato's at their hip, but Moscato seems to be a lot more heavy duty,
Hmm.
especially now that
Okay.
you've seen the others.
Let me mark that down in my notes actually. Uh.
Yeah, you rolled good.
Mhm.
Before I begin narrating, is there anything you wish to do?
Uh. He probably would point out to uh, uh Moscato. So do you know of any creatures on the island that could make holes in, let's say, glass, for example, or scratch up buildings?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there are some indigenous animals that have flown into our windows that have left scratch marks and things like that, but it's not a perfect circle. That takes intelligence. Could be one of the fish people, but I doubt they come inland at that time of night.
Hmm. Well, I'll be sure that if you know it happens again, I find out who or what is responsible for it. I may be here to help people as best as I can, but there's other uses that I have, such as security, for example.
Just as you say that, the one who is looking eager to speak with someone in your direction, she runs up to you. And she's like, "Oh, Chief Moscato." And you're like, "Yes, Athene. What seems to be the problem?" "I've been robbed." "Robbed? Robbed? Who? Did they take something from you?" "They took our money." And then you hear a gasp come up from like half the group. And then it's from the ones that are alert. The ones who are shambling are still like, "Well, man, what?" Man, I don't care, dog. Like that attitude. And, well, they took money. Did they take anything else? They took they took jewelry and well, they got rid of the trophy. There was this black cat fellow who was similar to the white tiger girl Saldana who was staying here with Hisa, and he said he was here to do maintenance on the trophy. I thought he was someone who got permission from you. At least that's what he said, and it was making all this noise at night, this incessant beeping. Nobody could sleep, and then you see Moscato just hold up a hand and be like, just slow down for me, dear. But I'm getting the picture, and you see the ones that are more alert gathering around.
Oh boy. Um, do I have to like roll a history to, or like, is there a role that I would have to do to tell who they're referring to by like this whole strange cat business?
You ain't seen any
Yeah.
other black cats. You don't.
Okay,
You won't
I
have to
thought
roll
so.
for a black cat reference. You haven't seen any other black cats.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to be just want to be sure. Yeah. Okay.
But a
Mm.
white tiger sounds very interesting.
Just a slightly bigger cat, still small compared to me.
I mean, true.
Goku's just going to hold up his hand and just wave in gesture. Hello, everyone. Even though I don't have a traditional outfit on like the rest of you, I'm going to be working as a doctor. Which, God, some of you look horrible. I'd recommend rest, but seems that some of you would just drink during that rest anyways. But I am going to find whatever took that stuff and see if I can get it returned
Someone
as
interrupts you.
quickly as possible.
Someone interrupts you in the middle of your speech because you rolled high for session, and you hear him say, "Dude, I think I'm dead, and I'm in hell."
He's just going to he's going to slowly reach the behind his back, and as he grips his handle, he he has like
You go to grip
like
Oiwa, it is not there.
he immediately like, even though that it doesn't work, like this isn't how it works logistically. He turns his head around frantically. Like he actually turns his whole body around.
You looking for it?
Yes.
You can give me perception or history. What you roll will give you different answers.
Even though that perception's probably better, he'll go with history since that seems like it would. That seems like it seems like he tried to remember what happened.
What did you get? Okay, that's decent. You are very sleepy, but you do recall that Moscato mentioned that there are predators in this jungle, and you do again recall when he said, when you were speaking in the clearing, that there are animals that will leave scratch marks and fly into windows.
Okay, so that's what I get as I try to look around for my sword and remember
Mm
what happened to it.
hmm. Mm hmm. With the 13. And you do remember
Okay.
going to sleep. And you went to sleep, you had it.
So as as he stops frantically looking around, is the girl like still panting?
Mm-hmm. She's got tears coming down her face.
He's he's actually going to like kneel down to the best of his ability, and and the best way that I could like describe it is that he uses his thumb and finger to like to uh, to what's the best word? Replicate the feeling of someone like grabbing onto someone's arms.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually understand what you're doing.
he now that the cracked smile that he had thinking that the sword was still with him is now gone. Well, he still has the cracked smile as he starts to kneel down, which probably doesn't help her at all. But after going straight face and inhaling deeply, he just opens his eyes and has the most sincere smile on his face that he can possibly muster, and even tries to well up tears in his eyes. Not to the point where they fall, but to the point where they yes, maybe because he lost his sword, but it's also so that he can show sympathy. Well, empathy. Actually, yeah, sympathy. That's because they both got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
He's just he's just there with this look on his face, and and he just again smiles, saying, "Don't worry, I I understand exactly how you feel. It's not right for someone to take from those who have done nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, I'll be certain that by tomorrow I will have your stuff returned to you, to all of you. There's no reason to cry. Everything will be fine.
I was saving up that money to send home to my mom. She's sick.
I'll return your money."
You don't need
Mr.
to worry about
Catman
that.
ain't here right now. Nor is Mr. Monk.
Y'all can just relax for a hot minute.
Have fun with getting that back.
And that we'll see. Anyways, so to follow up that whole mom statement, your mother will be just fine. You'll have money to return to your mother. Don't worry. I promise.
She's wiping away tears. You have successfully comforted her. Especially since you said you're in the same situation. That helps.
And as he's getting up to go back to where he was, essentially retrace his steps. He does look over at he looks over at Moscato and says, "Listen, I understand that I said that would be around to help the workers. I will. If you can get me the injured that you have so far, I'll see what I can do. However, I have to reclaim my sword if I wish to make it through this island, and I think that something took it from me in the night."
And you see Moscato. Well, you hear Moscato whistle. I won't do it into the mic because that'll blow out eardrums. But he does the outdoor whistle. And then you see some rather these are some islanders that actually have some muscle on them. They're dressed the same way, but they actually have some muscle on them. He's like, I don't remember what that sword looks like. We're more than happy to help you look. Me personally too.
Thank you so much. What's the
We
name
can
of the
definitely let
worker?
you know if we find it, but we can't lift it.
Yes, just
Boss, the
report
sword
back to me
can't be
on
that big.
I mean, it's big enough as far as like sometimes you need two hands in order to wield it. So
That's like a battleship.
again, there's nothing to worry about. It's still here on this island somewhere, so that'll be fine. But boss, as far as that coworker, what's her name again? The one that lost all of her money.
Her name is Athene.
Thank you. Uh, as he's well, well, now walking in a another direction, since well, he assumes that Moscato will check his house first before, sending people out in different directions to look for the sword. Um,
Well, I'll give you some flavor for this because you will see this happen. You'll see Moscato describing your sword, and he actually describes it pretty well because he did see it in the light of his house. And upon everyone hearing that description, you see you see the muscular ones like take off in varying degrees. You see some of them actually jumping and swinging from tree branch to tree branch, and you see him actually take out his harvesting scythe, and you see it's attached to a rope, and you see him swing it around, and then he uses that to kind of launch himself into the treetops.
oh, oh no! And and with that sword, he was prepared to throw it down in here. Uh, okay, good note to have. Um, as he's preparing to take off in a different direction, um, or the direction that the least amount of workers went down. Um, he'll turn around to wherever Miss Athena was, and
Athene,
Athene. I don't know why Athena popped in my head.
Greek goddess of wisdom. I ain't mad at you.
His lower school. Well, actually, wait, no, that's not supposed. Anyways, uh, he'll give a the same smile that he gave you know who, sir.
Mhm. Mhm. Darius,
And
go ahead and throw up the patron saint of this of this campaign. She honestly is at this point. She honestly is at this point. The patron saint of his campaign. Patron saint.
yep. Oh, good Lord, Lord have mercy. Patron saint. We're talking about who do we all love in this campaign? My, my,
You might as well. My campaign. Bertha won.
honestly, that's not despite the fact that he did try this like even with the sword like for Bertha one, the best results went to the fish. Not gonna lie,
Mhm. They don't
like
even know about them yet, though.
Don't worry about it. Put your head down.
Bertha one has smiled upon us this day.
He's but yeah, he's going to give the rusifying smile and give a a wink before leaving.
You know what? Go ahead and give me a performance check, then.
How about I walk into a wall? Performance.
That's decent.
The
That's
same.
decent. That is decent.
Ha ha.
She actually seems a little reassured by you. Like you can tell your smile actually calmed her down, which you were unsure if it would have that result, but it actually did calm her down.
As as Coco is walking away, he's now like he has his thumb under his chin with his index finger wrapping around the top of it, and he's just thinking to himself, "Hmm, would the boss have a rule against in office relationships? I don't think that he would.
That's legit as
Well,
all get out.
I'll figure out sooner or later."
All right, we are at the 8 o'clock hour. I'm gonna ask my board if y'all need a break. I don't need a break because I'm a thug, but I'm gonna ask y'all.
Okay, so you really calling us punks if we need a break?
I mean, I said
Um,
what I
I
said.
don't. Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
go eat. Y'all good though?
All right.
I am built different. I'm good.
Listen, you know I'm built different, but right now I am starving.
Nah, you're
I
built
am
child.
dehydrated. I'm gonna talk to you.
Go ahead and eat, Dylan. You could go on break. The rest of us can thug it out. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all must just go play.
All
Yeah, I'll
right.
go play with you. You keep talking like that.
I am a minor.
Now we cut.
Ara.
Yeah,
Now we cut to the ship.
This is wild.
We gonna start with the captain, Rise and Shine.
Meh.
Don't.
Whopper.
We don't need commercial because most of us gonna still be playing. Rise and shine, Captain. What you doing? It's 11 a.m.
You know how it is. Mask on, hat on, coat on.
Do what you gotta do in the morning. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Which mask?
No. We'll do. Oh. Ooh. I kind of want to. We gonna do boar today.
Okay. Boar mask on. You sense the presence
Boar
of
mask
the boar. And you have a heightened sense of smell while you are wearing it.
I sense the presence of the Kenji, and I smell better. Let's go.
What would you like to do, boar mask captain?
I mean, I guess I'm heading out. Up top deck.
So you opening the door?
Yeah, I'm opening the door.
As you open the door, a middle-aged guy is standing there waiting to meet you. Hey, I know you said I should get some sleep, but I still don't know the time frame in which you want me to talk, or.
Oh, it can, whenever you want it. It's fine. I just wanted you to rest at that moment because you seemed exhausted.
That mask is freaking me out a little bit. It's a little too well made.
Well, it's not made. It is a boar. Or it was.
Yeah, maybe you're just a really good artisan. I'll go with that.
He's gonna turn around, step back into the room, close the door, swap masks, and then go back out.
Oh, so you're wearing the normal one? Okay. Well, what do we do now?
And then he passes him the boar mask. Look at it.
It looks like a boar's mask to me. Like it cut a pig's face off and made a mask out of it.
Well,
yeah, it's a real boar right there.
It was a real boar at one point in time, and then he politely gave me assistance. Spiritual. We're not going to get into that right now. It's fine. It's a whole lot to explain.
Well, given what's happened to me, I might have a better capacity to understand than you might think.
Mill's just thinking in the back of his head, nobody understands and nobody believes me.
I was a shadow and a leaf child in a giant peach pit at the same freaking time.
Okay, but hear me out. You were adorable.
Was I?
Yes, quite.
Okay. I just, well, what do I do, Captain? I guess I'm traveling with you.
Well, I mean, realistically, whatever you want.
All right, I'll be in the kitchen waiting for Gohana to make some coffee. She makes some good coffee. She makes good everything. Oh my God.
I've never had coffee.
You what? You ain't never had coffee. You can tell James is very enthusiastic about coffee.
Well, I've never had. Let me rephrase that. I've had coffee. I did not like coffee.
Have you had Gohana's coffee?
No. Last time I've had coffee, I think I was 10.
Well, to be fair, I had a shadow of Gohana's coffee, but that was real good.
Well, now you get to have real Gohana's coffee.
I'm looking forward to it. And you will see him
he's gonna place
starting
a hand.
to walk. Oh, go ahead. Place
I
my
was gonna
hand.
say, no, he was gonna place the hand on his back and start walking with him.
Well, he is in fact headed toward the galley, which is pretty much just down the hall.
Yeah, he's just walking with him.
On your way down the hall.
So that's what you actually feel like.
Yep, flesh and bone. It's good to be back. Don't like being old, but good to be back. And you make your way into the galley, and Gohana is not in it, nor is there the smells of cooking food.
Duvemil just claps hands together. He goes, "Well, I'm cooking today."
Are you sure? She's real defensive about that kitchen of hers.
Oh, I want her to fight me. It's perfectly fine.
You want your chef to fight you.
Not in the same way that Shen-kun wants everybody to fight him.
With this crew, I don't know, Captain. I really don't know.
He holds up the smut journal, which blatantly says smut on the top of it.
I repeat, I really don't know.
Now you do. As he points at it and puts it away and goes into the kitchen.
You sly dog.
He does in fact laugh.
With that, we cut Mr. Martial Arts Man, Shen-kun, rise and shine. It is 11 a.m. What you doing?
What time did Sin go to bed? I have to ask that.
You did go a little bit earlier, so the earliest you can wake up is like 10 a.m. for you.
Time-wise, what time did Sin go to sleep?
Like 1 a.m.
Oh, Sin is not having a great day.
You don't have to wake up. You can sleep in.
Oh, Sin will still wake up and it's like fuck. He like gets out of bed and is like, where's my pants?
You do recall your karate pants are in fact with James. You have the Powerball shorts.
So Sin has a mirror in his room.
There is no mirror on board this ship, except in the captain's quarters. You would know that because you've seen the captain's quarters.
I'm not going to do my ponytail today. Not today.
Oh, we going savage mode. Let's go.
He walks out. He just has his karate shirt on and just underwear.
Okay.
He'll droopily go to the kitchen.
As you go to the kitchen, you've become accustomed to Gohana having some breakfast waiting usually by the time you wake up. You do not smell any. More accurately, you're at this point you are hearing the start of cooking.
Sin will head on into the kitchen or galley.
You do see James standing in the galley, and you do see your captain, or at least the back of your captain, working in the kitchen.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Shin. That's from James.
Juvenil's humming. He doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
I think the captain's making breakfast.
Nah,
You,
good. I'm tired.
I mean, so am I, to be honest. But I kind of got a lot to talk about, and Captain said just wait for the right time to give the report. So I said I was gonna get some coffee first, and Gohana wasn't here, and then he started cooking. So I'm just like, what the hey? And I'm just standing here like an idiot.
Juvenil's doing the coffee first.
Ooh,
You like
you got to roll on coffee.
I can roll on coffee. He has no idea what he's doing.
And that's why I said you got to roll on coffee.
Performance disadvantage.
Yes, or sleight of hand
Okay.
disadvantage. Either one.
Okay. I'll do performance.
How did you do?
4.
That's actually a crying shame.
To be
I'll
fair,
say
it's
you-
accurate.
Yeah, you're doing so bad that you see James in mid conversation with Shin, and then he just starts smelling the air. Hey, Captain,
How do you make coffee?
you could have told me you don't know how to make the stuff. Now you're wasting product.
Listen, I figured it could be interpreted because I said the last time I had coffee was at 10.
With that, is there anything you wish to do, Shin?
Sin's like, you like coffee? I tried that like 75 times and it tastes terrible.
Both of you, heathens. Both of you.
I tried it like
You helped
how many
me make
years
coffee.
ago?
With that, that's right, Dylan. Look alive. You know you're next.
Oh, God damn it.
Put the steak down.
Actually, it was a steak. It was water and 3 ibuprofen. So we eating good tonight.
That's so sad.
No. No.
Alright, Hisa, you would probably wake up. Well, Gohana would actually wake up first, a little before you, and you would feel her shaking you.
Oh, God. I hate it. He's just too jumpy. She's gonna get up and automatically, like, pull out her pistol.
Gohana is unfazed. She's like, yeah, whatever, tough girl. Rise and shine. I gotta go cook.
What time is it?
And you see her look up at the sky. It's like late morning. I think we stepped in late.
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. I'm hungry, really hungry.
You're not the only one, and I've got a Shin to feed.
Oh Lord, him.
He eats a lot. Like, a lot.
Does he eat as much as he talks?
You'll find out. And you see as you both, like, if you are following her. Are you following her?
Yeah.
Is there anything you wish to do personally before you follow her?
We look around just to make sure that there's like nobody else that she hasn't seen before.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I got you. Normal perception. 14's okay.
You do see something, but it is something you have seen before. You see two girls very close to your height, pretty much, just walk out of the surf, and you don't know them by name, but you recognize these fish women.
Mm-hmm.
One with black hair and one with red hair, and they just walk out of the surf and they kind of stretch, and then you see them start to head toward the dock.
Mm-hmm. Like towards where our ship is, or towards where the ship is, I should say.
Yes, because you know that they frequent the harbor.
Hmm.
But you know that they would report to the harbor whether the ship was there or not, because you've been there long enough to know that.
Yeah, she won't think nothing of it. She'll just follow Gohana. Actually, she'd wave then follow Gohana.
One waves back, one is not quite paying attention.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And as you cross the threshold, both you and Gohana smell the scent of something burning.
I thought you said you weren't cooking.
I'm supposed to be cooking. Looks like someone's in my kitchen when they shouldn't be. And then you see her turn into just straight up a hurricane of rice and quickly fly across the hall to the kitchen. Do you follow?
Yeah, she's full sprinting. Is as best as she can.
Oh, you can keep up with her. You can keep up with her. Freaking long limb. You can keep up with her. And upon getting into the kitchen, you do see the monk man who seems to be a nuisance to you. You see that captain you met from the night before, and some middle-aged dude that you just caught glimpses of when you first got on the boat, and he's looking just as confused as you are.
What's going on here?
I guess they don't want to say nothing.
I guess so.
Nothing good.
You see, you see rice just flood into the kitchen through that barrier between the galley and the kitchen. And Duvamel, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
I was gonna say, can I just auto fail it?
You can auto fail it if you choose to. Do you choose to?
Yeah.
You feel yourself being lifted up by this hurricane of rice and unceremoniously hurled through the window of the kitchen.
Oh, Hana, it's too early for this set.
You should have told him to stay
Well,
out, Shen.
I just got here.
Well, I just got here and I got him out.
Yeah, and I
was
do
here
like
first.
you said.
You stay out of my kitchen. I don't care if you're the captain. Stay out.
He'll walk back in. What? Well, maybe you should teach me how to cook, and we won't have this problem anymore.
The rice wall has been deployed.
Hey, friend.
I stand by my statement.
Can I go in there? I don't want to be left out with them. You can teach me how to cook. You promised you would.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Let's go. Oh god, that's 0.
With a 17, you are successful. You see the wall part to let you in.
She gives a condescending grin. And walks in. And waves to the captain. Like a little finger wave.
You don't notice.
But as soon as you enter, the rice wall seals once again.
Good.
Like I was saying, Josh, or what was your name again? James? James, right? That was your name?
Yeah, it's Jay. Man, your shadow was right. You are bad with names.
Yes.
Versa.
Yes. Yes.
Duvemil is going to summon the echo on the other side of the rice wall and trade places with it.
I'm giving it spell casting rules. It has to be a spot you can see. And if you are going into
you
the
said
spot
there was
that
a
you
window
can
in the
see, yeah. If you are going, hold on, I know what
Yeah.
I said. If you are going into the spot that you can see, it will be cramped quarters, and no one will be able to move if you pour it in there.
He's gonna exit again. He just wanted to piss off Gohana a little bit.
I mean, you'll be in there unless you're going to do it and then dismiss it when you're done. It still occupies space.
Yeah, once he's gonna trade places with it to get in, trade places with it to get out, then dismiss it.
Hisa, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Oh God. Normal. What is it? Oh, dude. Oh, baby.
Dang, y'all can't be stopped with these dice rolls.
Except for Menko.
Menko did good.
He's
Menko
right.
did good.
He feels so handsome.
With insight that high, you can tell that at first it was fun, it was playful, but when Duvamil poured it into her kitchen like that, she was genuinely annoyed. And it's because you roll high on insight. You can tell it's because she takes teaching someone cooking very seriously.
Is there something that she could use to block the window with, like a blanket or something?
You do technically still have that blanket that she kind of draped over the two of you while you were outside.
Yeah, she's putting that up.
Okay. Blanket has been deployed by this woman with long arms.
Oh, I'll say this though. While she was like putting it up, like the last thing you'd see of her face is like the Yamato stare.
Okay.
Duvemil wouldn't.
And is there anything Shen still wishes to do? You have seen all. You have witnessed all of this.
Shen's like, note to self: don't go into the kitchen without going on the mission. So, James, what else did my shadow tell you? Except for secrets.
Well, I mean, all it really told me was your secrets, so I guess the answer to that is nothing.
Do I really have that many secrets?
You see James glance between you and Duvamil. Let me roll insight for him, because he's trying to suss out if he can get away with saying this and if the captain is paying attention. Huh. Okay. He's like, well, apparently that's the thing about shadows. They're with us all the time, and they know things about us that sometimes we don't even know or like to forget.
What? Like, okay, so the shadow's been with me the entire time, and it knows everything that I don't know.
Your shadow has been with you all your life.
Yeah, and well, like,
And it picks up on things about you that sometimes you don't even realize about yourself. It sometimes sees things that you don't.
does it see how stupid I am?
Honestly, that is kind of something you both have in common.
Is there anything else we have in common?
Right, he is about to answer, but that is when Drake enters. Hey guys.
Jake!
Morning, Shen.
I have a question for you.
You say you have a present for him? And Drake will wave back to Duvermill.
Drake, do you like coffee?
Yeah, it's great.
You are a monster.
Really just say you a menace.
And James is just like, finally, someone who understands.
Coffee tastes bad. It's so bitter. I hate bitter things.
In unison, they say, that sounds like a you problem. And then they look at each other like, hey!
You want to know what Drake's problem is?
They both look.
Hey, Drake, how do you make fire?
It's not a question we're going to be asking at this time, and it's going to stop.
I'm never going to stop.
Stop bothering the crew about nonsense that you know isn't going to happen.
Oh, I'm never going to stop.
And put pants on. You are disgusting.
Well, someone has my pants.
Yeah, I guess you do want these back.
Go find more.
Absolutely, they're very comfortable.
Well, I can wear the shorts. Captain, is there somewhere I can find some shorts?
Wait a moment. Sin runs down the hall to get the shorts he was wearing. And runs back in and it's like, here.
These are the ones you were wearing.
So what?
I'm not wearing the shorts you wore. There's got to be more clothes on this boat.
I have no idea. Just give me my fucking pants back.
He wore the pants that he wore.
With that, I will cut. Well, first of all, Kisa make me survival, or this would be survival or performance for learning to cook.
I got you, Pin.
And in the meantime, we cut to the two cat people on board.
This shit.
Oh, that's robbery. That's robbery.
Robbed. I got robbed.
Nah, alright. I'll tell you what. I'll give you advantage because Gohana is in fact helping you. So, roll again.
My dice isn't even rolling for me. There we go. You should really give me advantage.
That's much better. You are able to make a successful meal together. She's teaching you a lot. But in the meantime, two cat people on board. Manko, you wake up whenever you. Oh yeah, that's right. You sleep late.
I do.
But I would probably say at this point, Saldana also sleeps late. She's still out cold.
Yeah, we.
You would honestly wake up before she did.
Okay. He'd honestly just wake up and look at the sea for a minute.
You see those two fish girls.
Are they doing anything in particular?
They're standing there, they're looking at the boat, and then they're looking at the crane, and they're looking at the boxes. Has Manko seen them?
I
don't
don't
think
think
Manko
so.
has.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, you see two fish women. They definitely smell of the ocean with your heightened senses. And they're both actually rather pretty. And they seem to be around your age. One has red hair and one has black hair. And they are quite tall.
Know how he likes on this one.
I mean,
he's just gonna take note that they looking at the ship. Like it would just go back to looking at the sea. Nobody's on the deck, right?
not that you can tell.
He'll spend about like 15 minutes up there, and then walk to the kitchen.
So I'll say right at the moment, Shin, you return with your own pants and you're arguing about pants. That is when Minko would show up.
Hi, Menko.
Hello. What's good morning? What? Why are
He
y'all
wants his
switching
pants
pants?
back, and he's trying to get me to wear his shorts that he already wore.
I got
You're
extra.
fine.
I got extra clothes that I got from people.
Great. Is any in my size?
You have to see yourself. I don't know.
Well, take me to him.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Give me my damn pants back.
You gonna watch me change too?
No, just take off your pants right here and now and just go with Minko.
You can wait. Like it's the food not even ready yet, is it?
It is not. You smell something burnt, which is unusual in this kitchen.
Yeah, that's why he do. Like he knows like it smells nice in there if the food is done. And
Well, it normally smells nice whenever you've gone in there when Gohana is cooking. But at this time, something smells burnt. That is highly unusual.
I know Gohana didn't burn anything in there. What happened?
Racist hand.
Super milk.
They wanted me to make coffee. Me,
And
who hasn't had coffee in 15 years, they wanted coffee out of.
You haven't had coffee in 15 years?
Yes, I said the last time I've had it, I was 10. I'm 25.
you're 25.
Well, excuse me, I didn't know your age.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
your
don't
age
know
either.
my age either.
What is wrong with you people?
He honestly just mad.
Drake's just sitting at the table waiting patiently and pinching the bridge
A
of
lot
his
is
nose.
wrong with us.
That's too honest. That's too honest. No. So where the pants?
I can take you to him.
Give me my pants.
Give us
take 'em
like
off
5
somewhere.
minutes. Give us like 5 minutes. You'll have your pants back.
Fine. He sits back down on a chair.
Drake is still pinching the bridge of his nose.
Duvimil's gonna
Are you
walk
going
over
back?
to him, shuffling his feet, tap his shoulder repeatedly, and just go, "Come, follow me."
Who is this directed towards?
Drake. Drakey.
Bring
Fanboy
Drake to the hood. Surround Drake around Drake.
No fucking way you said that. No fucking way. Now that's the copyright strike that we deserve.
Don't you dare clip that. That don't get to survive. Yo,
Let it-
that's
let it
wild.
happen.
Why is that pinned? Why? I'm leaving.
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
Drake will say, "Okay, Captain," and you'll see Drake stand up.
He's gonna run up deck like
Drake
a
will
child.
follow, but he's walking, but he will follow. He is too curious.
If Duvimil notices him walking, he's just gonna run back and drag him.
Drake will shamble and follow you. He's like, "What? Is there an emergency? What? What's going on?"
He doesn't answer until they get to the top deck.
Okay, what's the matter? And you see, he's reaching toward his axe.
Oh, nothing. I just didn't really want to be down there.
Why? Did Gohan scare you that bad?
No, that's fun. No, Shen-kun just annoys me.
Well, aren't you kind of like in charge? Like,
Yeah, it's less for myself and more of I don't want to yell at him unprompted.
I mean, okay. So why did you want me to come with you?
I want company.
Right. Okay.
Well, it's either you or Pants Boy or wait for Menko and James to finish up their pants.
None of those sound like good options.
No, you are a good option.
Drake actually appreciates this compliment.
Mad.
I don't know what we're gonna do, you know?
In the long run or generally?
Both.
Honestly, fair.
You know, I'm not like my brother. I'm not like two, where they're all like, yeah, there's this thing going on. Let's do the thing, Drake. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. You know, I just come along. They're the ones who are really gung ho about this sort of thing. I thought it'd be good to get out.
Was it a good impression of his brother? A good Josh impression.
That was a terrible Josh.
Duval's gonna tell him it was a good one. That was a great impression of your brother.
Who was showing on screen was in fact Drake Dresden. That is whom Duval is speaking to.
And he's beautiful.
It's like, well, you know, you live with someone. But I want to help Maggie out, and definitely want to help out the dog. It's important to Maggie and all, and I don't know Jessie that well, but she seems cool. But you know, we're on an island, yeah, and I just don't really know what to do or where to go from here.
I'll give you an option.
Okay.
We can find something fun to do together, because you and I don't really get to have friendship time, you know? Or we can go back over there, and he points into the captain's cabin, and we can complain and vent about our problems, and be depressed for the rest of the day.
I've done enough of that. Let's do the fun thing.
He go hug him.
You're a menace. Duval is a menace to everyone on this show. He is surprised by Hug, but he won't turn down Hug. You have hugged him before.
Good hug. He's good hug.
Thanks, Captain.
After letting go, because he doesn't hold him for like an hour, just like 5 seconds, long enough to make him uncomfortable.
We know
and
how
then he just starts
do.
thinking of stuff. Yeah, and then he just starts thinking of fun things that they can do.
Give me a fun thing.
Beach time. They need beach time.
How does beach time initiate?
Duval just gets the idea. You can almost see the light bulb appear above his head, and then he just grabs Drake's left wrist with his left hand and just walks him off the ship.
Yo, whoa, where are we going?
Beach time.
What? Like,
we're gonna go beach things. I don't know.
Swim in the ocean, play in the sand.
Duvamil like stops for a minute and goes, "Oh, that's right."
What's right? What'd I say? You don't like sand?
No, I can't swim.
Why not?
Do you remember how I said that I can make masks? I can just do it. Yeah, I had to eat a devil fruit to do so. And when you eat one, apparently you lose your ability to swim.
Oh, that's what those things are called.
Yeah.
Mrs. One said she ate a fruit like that at some point in her life, and that's how the whole bee thing started.
Oh yeah, she can't swim either.
Yeah, she told us since then she hasn't been able to swim. I just thought that was a story she told us at night to give us nightmares or something.
I mean, if you promise to save me, I can show you.
I don't, and you see him looking up at you. You are taller than Drake.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I can.
Let's not test it if you're not sure.
Right.
You can swim, right?
Yeah.
I used to.
You know, it's just, and he points to his ponytail. This will go out, and it'll take some time for it to relight, but I can swim.
Ah, I see. Also, I'm gonna. What? He's dragging him again after he stopped, but he goes, "I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that you're not capable of teaching Shen-kun how to light the flame."
Even if I was, I wouldn't tell him.
That's what I thought. 'Cause you're nice, you're a great guy. I'm sure if you were able to, you would have already.
Well, it's also a family thing. And if Dad said Shen can't have it, then he can't.
Oh, that's of course understandable.
And honestly, based on what I've seen, he's got a pretty good reasons. I've experienced a couple myself.
Oh, I don't disagree at all. Trust me. Who knows what he can do with making fire? Who knows what he would do with being able to make fire?
Drake nods vigorously.
That might be something we never find out. Who knows?
In the back of Duvamil's head, he's just imagining Shen-kun punching down buildings and then lighting everything aflame.
You wrong for that. From the doc
like
you
an
do
anime
here,
moment.
I will say, from the doc you do here, oh my God, Becky, look at the muscle.
Oh my God, Drakey. Who is that?
I don't know. And
He's gonna
you see the two fish women walk over.
Elbow bump him a couple seconds.
Like, you have his attention with that elbow, but like, you do see these girls walk over.
Oh, he's like gesturing his head towards them as like, go for it, do it.
Hi, ladies. And they both giggle a little bit, and they say hi. And one's like, I'm Kelly, and that's Becky.
I'm Duvamil, this is Drake. It's very nice to make your acquaintance.
Oh, and the one with the mask has manners? Nice to meet you.
Do they shake his hand?
No, neither of them extends their hand to shake. They are just staring at you curiously.
Oh, he's sad.
They just don't know what to make of you. You can tell that. It's pretty obvious on their faces. Like,
he slowly puts his hand back down and just steps behind Drake.
I new around here, and I'm with my captain, and he said he wanted a beach fun. So it's cool, right? We can hang out on the beach. Oh yeah, totally. We do that all the time. I'd say bring
Feel like you keep us
sunscreen, but
company.
you look pretty hot already. And then the other one pipes in, like, because his ponytail's on fire.
Juvenile, after waiting for them to finish, he just goes, "Would you like to come join us?"
We're kind of on the clock right now.
Oh, what for?
We kind of have a job with the Tropicanas. You do know about the Tropicanas.
Due to being... Oh no, we're not from here.
Are you lying?
Of course not. Why would I lie?
No, this is me, DM, asking you, are you willingly lying?
Oh, that was more me. I don't know if Juvenile actually knows about the Tropicanas.
Remember, I sent you the message. You do know about the Tropicanas.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. So no, he was not willingly lying. I'm just a doofus.
You do know about the Tropicanas.
Let me go look back at that. But yeah, that was not Juvenile lying. That was me.
It's all good.
Doofusing on doofus.
It's all good.
I was on another level. I didn't write it down? What kind of stupid? It's fine.
You know what they are, you know what they do, you know what it means to you.
I'll have to go searching for it again later, but he's just gonna say, I do? No, I do know about them. Yes.
I'd hope so, because that's less work for us. Like, you know how many times I've had to give the sales pitch? We offer our, and then you see the other one pipe up sarcastically, we offer a wide array of fruits, juices, and spirits. And roll her eyes after she says spirits.
He steps next to Drake rather than being behind him and just goes, well, that was quite rude to interrupt your friend here, and he gestures to her.
Drake just shrugs. Homie whipped.
Juvenile bumps him with the elbow again.
You want to come to the beach with us? Like we said earlier, Mr. Flaming Ponytail will be like, can't. We're on the clock, on duty.
How long?
Like, until someone tells us we can go on break and relieves us.
You can go on break.
Not you. You don't represent the company.
He laughs a little and goes, but you said someone.
Oh my god. Kelly, he's like funny.
No, he's not. He's stupid.
Drake's rubbing the back of his head. You could tell he is not used to this.
He's gonna bump him again.
What?
Give them a nice smile.
He must roll a performance check. Yay. No. The smile looks very uncomfortable on this lad's face.
As he's making it, can I bump him again to get his attention off the smile and back to him?
I will say you can interrupt. You literally have a reaction which would technically allow you to do such a thing.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna use it and just kind of he uses it to poke his face to get the muscles to not do that.
That's actually funny. You're gonna have to shield out just to be like, no.
Yeah.
Huh? What? You told me to smile.
Yeah, but it was going towards the creepy side. I wanted to save you the embarrassment.
I wasn't gonna be creepy. You were totally gonna be creepy.
It was borderline creepy.
And the girls are laughing. Drake rubs the back of his neck once again.
He'll like push Drake's hand forward and go, "Well, introduce yourself. I can't do everything for you."
And as you're saying that, one of them's like, "You guys are totally funny. You guys are kind of remind us of the giant guy with the horns. Yeah, what was his name? Like Kokuo.
Oh, Kokuo, he's with us too.
Yeah, he kind of got off that boat. I guess that's you guys' boat. We hit it off. He's pretty cute.
And he looks back. He looks back at the boat and goes, "Yeah, that one's ours."
Yeah, he's pretty cute, and he made us a promise, and hopefully he comes through on it. And you see the red-haired one is kind of curling her hair and is gone silent, and the black-haired one continues talking. Well, he said he was going to help us get our home back.
Duvamil gestures towards the redhead one and goes, "Somebody has a crush."
I know, right? And then you see the redhead shove the dark-haired one.
Well, when you are off the clock, we can go ahead and have a beach whenever, evening.
That's all you, EJ. You ain't
you
slick.
two,
You next. You on deck.
If you feel like you would like to join us.
Okay. Yeah, you guys seem like a nice party. And Drake's like, yeah, party. Around Drake, around Drake.
Slightly weird. Just slightly weird.
Cut away to Mr. Kokuo. It's too fun.
Leave me alone.
Why'd you leave me on that island, Mr. Kokuo? You said you were going to help me find a new mommy, Mr. Kokuo.
I'm sorry, Pebble, but Konohana did not want to play Mori. Every single time we go to an island that happens to be someone that's under the age of 10, as we're leaving, voice lines from Kokuo. Get another shot you could have saved.
Keep making friends. It's your fault. But
Okay.
Are you, in fact, looking for your weapon?
Yeah. He only knows of one black cat. He's cautious of, like, what black cat, if there's another black cat on this island that he just so happens to not know about. 99.9% of his brain cells say that it's a Menko, but there's that 0.1% that's like, there's another one.
Well, it's all up to you. Where do you want to start?
Crazy you got faith.
That may be a little bit of the player taking over than more so than the character, but I genuinely don't know. As a matter of fact, is there something in his like talk?
You do
like,
you, Doc.
Actually, he has none. Okay, so for all of you that are playing the game, I do not want things to be slowed down, so I am okay. So he's going to be heading westward.
I will say you didn't have to pick a direction. I was more so saying, do you want to start by looking for your sword in particular, or do you want to start by trying to figure out what happened with the break-in and the theft?
Um, Probably start with the sword.
All right, sword it is. Roll an investigation.
I swear it's not calling to me before I fail this investigation roll. Never mind.
I can't with y'all. Okay.
Leave me alone.
With that freaking crit in investigation, you figure your sword is pretty big and pretty heavy. Even if it was a creature around your size, and you remember your experience navigating this jungle, there is no way they'd be able to navigate deftly carrying something like that, especially if it's something they're unfamiliar with. So you look around, and ironically, to the north, you would see signs of broken branches that are extra large. You see dragging on the ground, evidence of dragging on the ground, and well, that is what you see with your nat 20. But you are absolutely sure that if you head in this direction, you can get to the bottom of what's going on with your sword.
He starts sprinting after this dragging mark on the ground.
Very well.
He actually has a cheeky smile on his face that grows more and more as he starts to run further and further away from the the building where, well, the various buildings where all the workers are. That's because in his mind he is now likening this back to what happened while he was looking up at the stars, and he was like, "Oh, I saw an eye. I guess that means that I just have to keep my eye open and things will work out for me." Probably, probably not.
I got it, man. I love that.
He
When
doesn't know how it works.
when you arrive in another clearing, this is a different clearing from where you met the rabbit friend. And what's that rabbit's name? That rabbit got a name. That's gonna bother me.
Let me check. See if I have it.
If you don't, I ain't gonna lose sleep over it.
Shit. No, I miscouted the rabbit's name.
Oh well, it's in my notes somewhere. I just don't feel
Dinner.
like digging for it. It's not
Talk
dinner.
about that robot, like that rabbit, like that.
As you arrive in this clearing, you in fact encounter a large murder of crows, and your sword is among them. And you see them collectively trying to carry it, and then you see this large, very large crow that you remember seeing on your way to the island. And this crow seems to be staring at what these crows have brought. It seems to be giving it an appraising eye with that freaking nat 20. I'm giving you this information.
Uh, he just waves in kind, just like, "Hello, it's I hope I'm not bothering you or anything, but of course that sword is mine, and I would like it back now, please."
The giant crow says, "Finders keepers."
Oh, okay. Uh, Coco is starting to walk to walk forward. Actually, as a matter of fact, he starts to to walk away, and after walking to like the tree line away from the clearing, like the tree line that he just entered in from, he turns back around towards the crows and places both of his hands on the ground and gets in a sprinter's position and actually bull charges these crows.
I mean, they're freaking normal sized crows besides the big one.
Yeah,
So is your
no,
goal
he's going
just
for
to knock them away, or are you trying to retrieve your weapon?
he's actually trying to display his horns to the crow and see if he would like these horns to be a part of his person.
Go ahead.
In the nicest way possible.
So is this a show of intimidation?
No, he's trying to what's that G word that they use to describe when bulls impale something?
Gore.
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 Like that.
So you are attacking this crow.
Yes.
Okay. It's a tackle. I'll say just roll strength.
Just strength. One wunderbar.
Yeah, it ain't like you're proficient in
One
tackling.
Yep.
You run and you scatter the crows, which were the ones actually all over your weapon attempting to try to lift it. But as you make it to the large crow, you actually do just bounce off the crow's pec muscles. And the crow is just looking down at you. The crow has not made an aggressive move towards you.
Okay, but I got the other ones away from my sword, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's going to grab his sword and promptly leave.
What is your passive perception?
His passive perception is, I think it's like 11. Yeah, his passive perception is 11.
All right. I gotta roll this dice for me. Ha ha ha! He failed. That's good for you. As you have successfully retrieved Oiwa, which has bird poop on it, I'm sorry to tell you, it has bird poop and crow feathers all over it. First of all. Second of all, as you're walking away, you do hear this giant crow say, The blue-eyed one said I'd be able to find something valuable here. He didn't tell me about a giant oni.
He actually stops in his tracks and starts walking backwards to the point where as he's walking backwards, he starts to walk sideways as he's starting to turn around. And then
Bird's
walks
already in the
back
sky.
over towards.
That bird already in the sky.
Oh yeah, I probably figured that it either would be gone or it would have just like left.
It's
Or
not
it would-
completely
it would-
gone, but it is in the air. It's 30 feet in the air.
Wait, what blue on?
I'm gonna have to answer to you.
Give me my fucking sword back, bitch.
Is it 90 feet away from me?
It is 30 feet away from you, like straight up.
Okay, so you mind if I use a bonus action first before an actual action?
You can do what you want to do, though.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, he's going to use Hunter's Mark, which works within 90 feet, to mark this crow.
Crow marked.
And afterwards, he's going to say, "Listen, you have about 3 seconds. I know that my tackle wasn't that impressive. I mean, he's a pansy without this thing. But now that I have my sword back, I wonder if I can throw this thing about 30 feet.
You think I'm going to stick around to find out?
He just stares blankly with like essentially if this were drawn out, his mouth would be gone and just have black dots for eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts to prep his sword like a javelin.
Will you, in fact, throw Oiwa?
Yes.
Roll range weapon attack.
That's one of them. That's one of them's dexterities.
That is correct. How accurately can you throw this?
Blessed be God.
I don't believe it, dog. I don't. With my rule, with the crit, you will deal the maximum damage from Oiwa. You do not get the smite, but that will be like the full 12 plus strength. What's your strength?
3.
So you're doing straight up 15 damage.
Oh wait, no. My strength is +2, but Oiwa is a +1 sword.
Yeah, it's a +1 sword. So yeah, you're hitting and you're doing 15. You're good. that crow guy hit, and it must roll to stay aloft because you hit it good. You know what? I'm gonna say this crow got weakened. I will say this crow got weakened. It drops in altitude with that nat 20. It drops in altitude.
Okay, and with his height, I saw you flash that for a second.
Y'all wild.
Shout out Gampachiro. He's going to now jump up and attempt to grab the crow by its foot.
Roll to grapple. At disadvantage for it is still in the air. Actually, I'll make it straight. Because of that nat 20, I'll make it straight.
Grapple is straight strength, if I'm not mistaken.
Athletics to grapple.
It almost landed on a 20 again. Menko, thank you for taking my sins.
This is another bird. You got him, and with your weight, you have successfully pulled this bird. This bird is flapping to get out of your grasp, but you've got a grip on it.
Now, he starts to reach up for Oiwa. I, of course, am going to forgive you after I've found my beloved sword covered in fecal matter and feathers. So I won't rip this out quite yet. I may even heal you afterwards. So who's this blue-eyed one that you were talking about?
You got a good hit in, but I don't have to answer to you. Think I'm gonna tell you anything?
Hunt him!
As you say that, he's not going to actually like punch it, but he is going to let go of the sword, and he's going to put his palm up against the bottom of it and slowly slide it forward.
That's an intimidation check. Go ahead and roll it.
Intimidation uses strength, correct?
Correct.
Well, honestly, it's the same item.
Good grief. Okay, Desk. You are successful yet again. By 1 point. I can't with y'all. I can't have nothing.
It's because Menko takes our sins. Praise be to God, Minko.
You see that this bird has a hard look in its eyes, but then it starts to soften. You're like, all right, there's this blonde kid who's wearing a hat, looking kind of raggedy. And I was just looking for a way to make some money from a town. And he said that there was a robot that was getting fruit here or something. And to tell my friends to look for something shiny. And if we found something shiny, we'd find some fruit. And then he said anything to get Jesse back. But I don't know what's going on with a Jesse. Do you know Jesse? Is that why you got a grip on me? I told you what you wanted to know. Just let me go, man.
He did tell me what I wanted to know. He starts he does start to slightly loosen his grip on the crow before tightening his grip on his foot again. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the fine print of this little negotiation. Peaceful negotiation, of course. But he positions his hand to slide it further in again. You're now under new management, if you understand what I'm saying.
Huh. I'm only under new management because you got a grip on me. I answer to someone way scarier than you.
Okay. Well, you told me everything that I wanted to know, and obviously, if you answer to someone way scarier than me, then I may as well do you the favor of releasing you from your binds of employment. Unless you have more information, then I may let you go.
I told you about the blonde kid. I don't know what else you want.
That's who you work for, and that's all you have?
Oh, you want to know about her?
Yes, her.
She's called the Scarecrow, man. Now let me go.
That's all you have for me?
I mean, I'm not trying to find out more about her. You can if you want to.
I did promise that I would let you go. He lets the crow go, but he also aggressively yanks his sword out of the crow.
That crow is like flapping for dear life to sail off, but the crow is able to fly off, and then the smaller crows follow after it.
I probably should have killed that thing.
And with that, we shall end for the evening.
No.
We actually passed time to stop, so.
Yeah.
But those
Yep.
of you all who have
My
been
bad.
here, thank you for coming. We
No.
get into this foolishness on a regular basis once a week. There is also a My Hero game that happens on My Hero Academia. I have to say the full thing. A My Hero Academia game that happens on Wednesdays for sure, and other days perhaps.
My Hero plus Ghetto.
Plus Ghetto.
My Hero plus Daddy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plus
that's
Daddy-O.
plus Daddy-O.
It's plus
Oh
Daddy-O.
my
Ghetto
god, not
belongs to
don't
EJ.
bring the daddy-o up.
I mean, it's
Oh,
Yeah, I
don't
don't know why
worry.
I was
it's
thinking
a
plus
thing
Ghetto.
now.
Grandpa.
Plus Ghetto from EJ's campaign.
Yeah.
But that
Sorry.
is what we be
AJ, I'm
having
DMing
going
your
on.
campaign now.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
hopefully y'all join us next time. Thank you for sticking around. You can catch me along with these hooligans on this channel. Whenever we get around to it, but definitely Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, y'all are better than me. I would have left when I heard Moon's voice.
Yep. I would have left
But
as soon as I heard anyone's voice.
that's
That's
it
so
from me.
Yeah.
Peace.
Same.
Peace.
These are
Yeah.
Any last
You
words?
guys, the ibuprofen didn't help.
You gonna